Alrighty, so one of the problems I have right now is in order to expand the graveyard, I will need to sacrifice a lich. But I can't build any liches because, well, they are I can't build any more minions. Also, let's figure out artifacts, 2 experience for the next battle, sure. So I can't create any more minions. Because, actually I can create a zombie? Why can I create a zombie but not the others? Maybe because a zombie is what I need for... No, I need a banshee here. I need a headless guy here. Or do you maybe not just not have all the ingredients? Another banshee here. I really don't want to sacrifice some banshees though. I guess there's a banshee right here that I could just use. She's level 1. What is the other thing that used the banshee? I'm still alive, indeed. Hello, welcome back everybody, hope you're doing well. Library. Hello? Oh, Dead Lake.
Millennia has tainted the waters around.
So let's see, I'm actually not even sure whether that's true or not. Whether that's the reason why I couldn't create more. No, what's the reason why I can't create more? Do we not have any skulls? Actually, I think I'm just straight up missing the materials. Never mind, I'm just missing the materials. That's kind of all there is to this. So I took out 1 banshee here. So let's put a random wraith back in there. And let's put you in here. Maybe we get something out of it. You can see what you're missing. I did click filling. That's kind of why I was so surprised, but I feel like I'm missing literally everything else for these guys. Well, not in this case, but I wanted to create a lich, but I don't have any skulls. I don't have bones, I don't have dust, and I don't have rags, which is why I was just like, oh, I guess I have too many minions. No, that's not how it is. Either way, so let's see. We could upgrade weapons. So let's upgrade weapons real quick for this one dude.
Skeleton will clean up this mess later. It's no gold.
So what do we get? Accuracy, vigor, and initiative. Sounds like a deal. Okay, so let's see how this is gonna go. We actually have pretty much 2 full teams ready to go in a weird kind of way. You can transmute items? Yes, I could, but I think that's not the greatest idea right now. But it would definitely be an option. So we have rogues and archers, I would guess. Let's see. Feature deals additional damage depending on the amount of vigor that the target has lost. So the less vigor we have or lose, the more damage he will deal. This guy here, feature minus 30% chance to escape and minus 30% chance of insanity. So those are rather steadfast, I guess. So that's a crossbowman, 5 armor, no magic defense. These ones don't have much defense, but a lot of initiative overall. So let's go for the crescendo, reducing their attack damage, first of all. And unnerving fortitude, as usual. Armor absorb debuff. Sneak attack. So this one dragged him further. However, the other guy made him lose all evasion, but he has 8 armor. I guess that just kind of makes up for all of it, it looks like. So, do I need the cloud? I'm not sure. Blocked. So, what do I do, man? What do I do with you, my friend? How is Banshee not named after K yet? No, the way I'm doing this, because those are kind of like monstrosities, is if somebody would like to have their name after one of those creatures, feel free to let me know. Because it could be easily understood the wrong way, I guess. So, more crescendos. Because that just makes them deal basically no damage. And unnerving fortitude again. Come on, attack the Skelly Bro. That's not the Skelly Bro. Sneak. Let's see. Deals 150% physical damage to a random minion if an ally missed. The effect of this spell. Oh, so missing is not good right now. Well, them missing is not good right now for me. He's already insane. Very nice. Cowardice. 35% chance increased to run away. That is a lot of romps indeed. Sultano, thank you so much for 29 romps of support. Welcome back to you. And well, I'm glad you enjoy your stay. Thank you so much. How are you doing? How's it going? One more crescendos. Reduce their attack damage. Which I believe I read earlier that it doesn't stack. More insanity. More insanity. Unlucky, loses a bunch of stuff. Weakness. Debuff. Loses all evasion. Doesn't really seem like that would matter too much. But he hasn't any way to deal insanity or, well, specific damage. But let's see. The buckshot will hit multiple targets to the highest chance to critically hit. Not what I'm just looking for, but that's okay. The Wind of Oblivion. Set you to be insane too. That's not nice. They don't deal a whole lot of damage, which is mildly surprising. Perk. +6 vigor on the beginning of a turn. And now with Crescendo we have chance to kill 2 of those guys. No, never mind, we don't. Because all of them had slightly more, because one of them landed a critical hit. Now, you do have chance. Okay, that guy died, this guy died as a chain reaction, and then this one didn't quite. Okay. Goodbye. Drive them insane. Shackles of War. Well, that sounds like Heroes of Might and Magic 3. Or, well, Heroes of Might and Magic in general. Let's see, Shackles of War. Enemies can't become inspired. Okay, that's actually not what I expected. That's interesting. Can I actually go above level 6? We can.
Even more than previously.
So, here's a thought. Morbid Howl. Or no. Don't really move the enemies. But maybe the ward could be useful.
Well, my minion.
Inspired enemies are the bane of insanity builds. That's actually a good point. I've just never experienced an enemy going inspiring, so I guess I've been mostly lucky in that front. But I was just thinking, we have these little guys where they can make the creepy clank, and enemies will either go insane or become inspired, which means now they will always be insane, right? Because that's how it works? Maybe? Maybe not. I've never seen those inspiration thingies, that sounds pretty extreme. Skeleton gains 20 vigor, does not work on summoned minions.
Through transformation, the will becomes
Increases the vigor rate of minions not in battle by 100%. Love Potion, Brides of Iratus receive a bunch of stats. That's kinda nice. So, zombie. Yeah, we're gonna replace the zombie for now. We don't need you in here anymore. Why were you in here? I don't remember. So, let's use a mummy here. Actually, let's use the other mummy. That's Skelly Bros time. So this guy here will be able to get the other thing. Let's see. How close are you to level up? You actually did level up, Kirk, guys. So you could actually use a stress ball. I wanted to go that route, that is. You know what? Let's just do it. Here, Kirk, guys. You come with me. Now, I would like for this Skelly Bro to level up, so I'm gonna put you into the arena. And I'm going to level you up. Durzok is actually going to level up with the next one, so it's just put this. Nah, we don't do that here, Shiva. I don't think anyways. Probably? Probably not. No, we just go left side because we don't have any use for this thing. Let's see. You know what? Before I do this, let's create some new minions. A Lich! A powerful magician minion, but not really a true Lich. I already have read this one, so I'm just gonna continue.
a vessel of indiscriminate magical carnage.
Right. And a headhunter.
You could call this one the strong silent type.
We don't really have enough tools in order to fully equip those guys, so I'm not gonna use them in battle right now, but let's just see what they can do. So here we have a headhunter. Headhunter has, from the front row, dual slash. Physical attack attacks 2 random enemies from the front 3 rows, dealing 60% damage to each. Okay. Catch him. Physical attack deals 80% damage to a random enemy and moves it to the first position. So you just kind of hook them over. But it's a random one. Sentence him. Stress attack deals 150% damage to a random enemy. Random again, it's not that great. Seething Wrath. Traps mark select position. At the beginning of his next action, the Headhunter deals 100% physical damage to any enemy at the marked position. Attack doesn't spend an action, the Headhunter doesn't miss the attack. So the only reason why you would do this is because the enemy doesn't miss. Or the Headhunter doesn't miss. So it's actually potentially useful, I guess. Bloody Harvest. Physical attack deals 40% damage to each enemy. So this is a real physical attacker, I guess. A Vital Carbon to the Lich? Sure. We can do that. Thank you for the heads up, Lethe and Kirkais. Ivaroku wants a Headhunter. I'm not gonna use them yet. But soon, yeah. Alrighty, then we have the ultimate, the Bounty. Physical attack deals 200% damage, ignores block, but not armor. So that's really good overall. Like really solid. By the way, the brains you put into these heads here because it doesn't have a head on there. So let's take a look at Varlokar here. Bone shards, magic damage to a random target for 100% damage. So it's pretty strong but random target. Command Undead. Select an ally gains 12 attack and 12 threat for 1 turn. Whoa. For one turn only though, so we could use this on this guy here to buff up quicker. Maybe. Not sure. Sacrifice. Kills an ally. The Lich and allies gain 40 vigor. Well, that sounds interesting. Toxic Cloud. Trap. Creates a cloud at the target position for 2 rounds, dealing stress damage to an enemy that enters it. That's actually pretty good for 100% stress damage. So if you want to stress out enemies, Toxic Cloud is really nice. Rain of Fire. Ignition deals 75% damage to all allies and enemies except itself. Sets targets on fire for 2 turns, dealing an additional 50% damage per turn. So that's a lot of damage. To all, including me. Oh. Bedlam. Ignition deals 75%, 2 turns. Moves targets to random positions. Okay. What about Armageddon? Just more damage overall. Reanimate summons a skeleton. Support summons a cheap bodies. Oh, this is just cheaper. And this one summons a skeleton. Summoned minions gains 12 attack and 12 threat until the battle ends. Okay. So if you kill your allies, you can revive new ones. Lich is basically how you unlock Ghoul. That sounds about right. For Ghoul, you need to deal self-damage, which apparently Vampire doesn't count for that. Oh well. So, let's go to the quest. You soon find that there is among your enemies a certain holy man who is becoming quite a thorn in your side. He is relentless and fanatical, performing raid after raid against your Dark Legion and, at the same time, giving zealous speeches and bolstering morale of the rabble that oppose you. He has been particularly hard to corner, but you need to find a way to deal with him before he becomes much bigger of a problem. Soon enough, you discover that this is the right-hand man of the Grand Inquisitor. Scout out his location personally and attack him and his escort. This will initiate the battle. Let's do it. Oh boy. Standard skeleton stand steady and seeking to serve. Not so standard, are you? So, we have an elite bard. Shield maidens. Shield maidens have 9 defense on both sides. Decent amount of health. But really the defense is kind of the big deal. They also all have a ward. So there's that. Next up we have the Conjuress. 25 to 29 damage. That's a lot of damage. Not entirely accurate, but substantial. And the elite bard has 25 to 35 damage. Alright, so we just go for Crescendo, removing their wards, I guess. Alternatively, I could use some mana. We have Punch still. Which... I don't have anything that targets multiple enemies for specifically magic. Our initiative, by the way, is really good. So we could instead critically hit guaranteed with a Crescendo. But I kind of really want to remove the wards instead. So, using the cheapest thing.
Have a warm end, my friend.
Crescendo. Oh, crit debuff. Nice. So that is actually for 2 turns, it looks like. Shield and dagger? I have no idea about these things. So let's see. Unnerving Fortitude. Let's do. Think I can take you? Get more powder. Make room for big boom. Okay. Let's try to just get rid of you by making you insane. You have a lot of sanity, I guess. Blocked. Attack back, but is warded, but that's okay. Blocked. Attack back. No longer warded. Hehe. Wants to escape. Already? Remove the bus from the bard.
Crimson hunger.
Sure, you can escape. I'm okay with this. So she has only 7% chance to escape. That must have been really good luck or really bad luck, depending on how you look at it. We're not gonna get her stuff, but this is fine. More powder? Vote for Kirby. Stance protect. Redirect. Aw, that means if I try to use this, I'm not gonna hit you, but I can hit you. The elite bard. Honk. Debuffed. Oh no, you're stunned. Goodbye. She just goes away. You have nobody to protect anymore. Oh wow, that's a lot of regain stamina and such. We don't take much damage, but neither do they. Another fortitude. Attack this gully broke, come on. Insanity. Cowardice, 20% chance more likely to flee. That's a lot of damage actually still. Despite defending and the crescendo. Insanity. Debuffs removed. I don't think they had any debuffs actually at that point.
Your frail bodies fail you.
Okay, 4 unnerving fortitude. You know what? This is a hex ball. This is stress inducing. All the way down. Bye. Or not yet, I guess. Immune. Oh, it's immune against the stun! I guess that's also a debuff in this. Skelly-Bro cannot be stunned. Insanity. Crescendo. Goodbye.
1,000 years of evolution looks like. Yeah, pathetic.
Well, my strategy works really well here, it looks like. You know, not a hex ball here. Because we don't have nobody else using that Wrath anyways. Crescendo.
He dies so that you can live.
Unnerving fortitude. Just try to hit me. Come on, do it. And at this point, we just hope for critical hits so they lose even more morale and we're going away. Wait, you didn't tell me that you're gonna go away. I disagree with this. Good morning to you, Atheist. Welcome. How are you doing? We have taken basically no damage. Wow. Book of Ancient Wisdom. Weapons and flesh and... not pay for us. He just woke up. Good morning. After a satisfying slaughter, you get a chance to collect your rewards from the dead cleric. Other than his body and those of his bodyguards, you find a parcel containing his belongings. Among them you find an item of dark power, as well as some rather interesting documents pertaining to unholy magic. Ooh, we get 200 experience. It says 200 talent points, but I don't think that's quite accurate. 200 experience it is. Smoke bomb. All enemies lose 15 accuracy until the end of combat, one-time use. Book of Ancient Wisdom, 300 experience.
My undead features.
Sure, that sounds actually pretty awesome. What does the ring do? Symbol of Fortune. Minions gain 25 luck and minus 25 accuracy until the battle ends. Minus accuracy. No. No, we don't do that. But I don't like, the quest does not count as a fight, even if it was a fight for all the graveyard stuff. Oh, interesting. Okay. Endless mediocrity. Stress attack links the skeleton with the target. The skeleton loses 30% vigor. The target loses 40% of sanity. Is it current or max sanity? Does anybody know that? Is it current or maximum sanity that you lose? Either way. Let's go for this one here. The clumsy strike that
Back to battle.
doesn't miss. Which is, I guess, not so clumsy. You never use Skelebros? They are pretty awesome. Positions and evasion. Survival. The Wraith gains +8 threat until the end of battle. I never really buff my Wraith, I just use it straight up. Maybe I should buff it sometime, because you can just stack this quite a bit.
Now,
Maybe I should start buffing my
prove yourself
Wraith.
worthy of my investment.
Talents. Alchemy. Dark Enlightenment. Increases the amount of wrath that Iratus gains in battle by 50%. Does not work on minion abilities. Wait, what else does it work on then? Oh, weird. Surgical practice increases the chance of receiving parts at the end of battle by 15%. Maybe I should have gone for this. More parts.
The formulae reveal their secrets.
Anything interesting? Oh, Blood Mage. Hey, we have a vampires now. Of course we do. Which reminds me. I wanted to go for some more of these things here. So this was rough at the beginning of battle. So I'm gonna invest a Headless Hunter. And I'm going to invest a Lich for the library. Can we bring you... Wait. Oh, you were not healed. That's literally what you just said earlier. 8 mana after each victory. So 2 Liches and a Headless Hunter is what we want to make in order to improve our buildings. If we do have enough materials. Let's go for the Lich first.
Might I use this
And the
food
Headhunter.
sparingly if I care for my minions?
Alright. So, here we go. We unlock this thing first.
The dead don't get to rest.
And you can just sit in here, my new vampire. You can experiment for me. 10 wrath at the beginning of battle. Sounds pretty useful. And... Shiva! You have enough wrath to fuel us, don't you? Actually. Just gonna put our other vampire in there. I like vampires for physical damage, but right now I'm not really focused on physical damage. Kurkais is actually kind of mostly my physical damage backup in case I need it. The others are focused on insanity, which works pretty well overall. So, what else do we have? Could sacrifice a Banshee. Ah, that's okay. Let's go. Where do we go? Next battle, I guess. Yeah, like this part more than the combat. It reminds me a lot of Might and Magic 3. Also, still only 3 enemies. This is curious. They have a lot of initiative, but so do I. It is curious. We have all 9 initiative, we have 7. If I haste myself, the zombie's gonna go first, but that's not really that big of a deal. Let's go crescendo. Missed 2 of them. Oh, they have 21% evasion. Hey. Sneak. So if they miss... Oh, nice crit. So if they miss, we will get attacked by them again. He just pulled you forward, my friend. You know what? We have enough to do a hex ball attack right away. So just start taking out this guy right away. Oh my goodness, that's really good. Without even any buffs at all.
I unleashed your power.
Crit debuff. Accuracy, evasion, and luck reduced. I never actually paid attention to this, but this reduces evasion, and these guys have evasion, so this is really good for me. So this guy might die rather soon. Unnerving Fortitude. And another Hex Ball, because we can. And this guy here. Oh well. Maybe we can't. Still moves me around. Block. And a miss. I would prefer if you guys didn't pull my Wraith. Or well, Banshee all the way to the front. I kind of hope for a heart attack there. Maybe not. There you are.
This one voided its bowels just as it died.
Desolate Scream. That sounds so messed up. Unnerving Fortitude. And we don't really have any way to move forward there. Let's just use bombardment here. Okay. Scalibro moving forward. Actually, that's broke his stance, I just realized. That's why he's no longer defending. So this can reduce their evasion. Oh, they have actually increased evasion here with this. This is 54% evasion. Thanks to his snake. But now with the debuff, he only has 39%. That's still a lot, actually. Crescendo. Insanity. Cowardice, chance to flee increased. Alright, come on. Attack the Scalibro. I'll try to anyways. Ow. Debuff. Loses all evasion. Armor absorb. Now that's just mean. Actually, this is fine, now that I think about it, because now we can use the Hex Cannon again. And debuff this evasion as well. Crescendo might just kill both. Didn't kill either, but that's okay. Regodactylus, thank you. Thank you so much for 18 rumps of support and also your kind words. I really appreciate that. Welcome back. And well, I'm glad you enjoy your stay.
Now that's gonna
Crit.
leave a mark.
And heart attack because crit, and heart attack because crit. That's why I attacked.
Mop up the gore. Might hate to see
Well,
plants
400 experience
using
thanks
it
to
as
the...
fertilizer.
I probably should not have talked over him. Sorry. 400 experience thanks to the thing. Alrighty. What's next on the map? Next is... Well, I guess I didn't use any spells. This is an easy area for my team. For now, anyways. Might become more difficult, but... No. My team is wrecking them. There is no hurt, only more powder! Yep. Okay, let's see. Grab you out of there. You are the physical damage. You know what? I actually really like Kurkais right there. So does anybody want to be a Wraith for the Banshee that we're currently using in our team mainly? That would be interesting. So you would need to have a headless dude here. I'm not gonna sacrifice Shiva. What I'll do is accuracy, one time use, rough start. Okay, with this actually. So let's create another headhunter. No, not Rip Shiva. I'm not gonna sacrifice Shiva, is what I said. Oh, we have weapons, but can't really create another headhunter. Unless I want to sacrifice the weapons, which I don't. Abode of Wrath. So what's that? Requirement is a thing that I don't even know what it is yet. This one requires a thing that I have no idea either. I have a mummy here. I could sacrifice a mummy. And I can sacrifice a lich here. For more experience overall. What does the obelisk do? More souls for the architectures, which I don't really use them up anyways. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to just make another Shiva. But more experience for you. I'll put you in there. So, you make a better Shiva now. It'll be fine. With better parts on top of it.
Despite a lack of eyes, they know to aim for the neck.
Shiva has fallen. Long live Shiva. Precisely. Okay. 2 talent points. And I think I'm just gonna wait for this one here at this point. Oh, thank you, Kirk, guys, for noting that. I'm sorry, by the way, I'm really bad at reading chat. So if I don't notice something, feel free to repeat it repeatedly. Current wishes, Luke's Liani, or Luke's Laney, or a vampire. We can do that. Let's see, what is the highest level vampire we have? I don't even know whether I have any vampires that are particularly strong. This one looks the best. You have a little bit of better equipment. So, you... Lani. And you continue helping digging. That's pretty useful. Actually, there's another vampire here. That's okay. And Atheist wants to be the Wraith. Do you add the number, or would you like to have no number? Don't forget to name it Shiva again. That's a really good point. Thank you. I'm a derp. Hey, we can actually immediately make a level 6 Shiva Ruka. But that's okay. I actually really like my team right now, so it's kind of difficult for me to exchange anything. Also, I guess this out is gonna be mostly wasted. Light heal. That's why you didn't say Banshee. Fair enough. So we can go left side or right side. I would like to, let's see. Left side we have another experience thing. We have an experience thing here too, with the grave. Between eventually. Assuming we can go to the left here. I don't even know that. It might not be possible. Let's go all the way around. Let's go to battle with these guys here. So this is Shield Maidens and this is Rogues. Neither have given us particularly much trouble yet. Hard labor for you. Indeed. Abandon the battle. No. Oh, you can actually abandon the battle? I did not even know that until now. Alrighty, what do we do? What do we do for Frozen? Sailor? Wait, not Frozen. So this thing seems to be mostly buffing and debuffing, so I kind of want to get rid of it as quick as possible, so we try to make it more insane. Although, to be fair, this guy here has less total sanity, so it's easier to make it insane. Kinda like that. Weakness loses 5 initiative. Come on! Bring it on! And Wind of Oblivion. Push this guy back. More powder? Yeah, more powder. Need more powder. Protective stance. Block. The counterattack will hit you anyways, and he is already in death's door range, so to speak. I love my Skelly, bro. He's so awesome. Wow, that's a load of things. Heroism, 40% to damage? Wow. They really don't want their body to go down like that. I don't blame you, but at the same time, that's not how it works here. Remove buffs. Actually, I forgot this removes buffs, but it worked out well. More powder. More powder. Alright, Wind of Oblivion. Actually, this guy's going to go next. This is a good chance to kill him, but I really want to have more damage in here. You have no evasion, so this is a guaranteed hit, basically. Ability to sneak. Oh, that's gonna be difficult to hit him now. Blocked. Insanity on you. The Bard really does not... Well, hopeless. That's pretty weak. The Bard, unfortunately for you, cannot keep up with us dealing so much damage. Come on, hit me! Think I can't take it? Bring it! So let's see, how much damage do we deal right now? So, fire to 2 targets for 28 damage. That's a lot of damage overall. Not quite enough to kill them yet, but soon. More powder? More powder. And...
Extinction of life.
Crit! Oh, the other guy is gone because the crit. I did not even need to hit him directly. Stuns protect. Well, that's not gonna help you. Blocked. The bar tries so hard. But, you know, a lot of people make that mistake. They try to help the others, but then kind of neglect themselves in the end. Poor Bard. Come on. And igniting mixtures. Well, actually, I've never read their specs, have I? So this has a lower chance for insanity. This one escapes if she's last remaining of the squad members. Oh! Well, I guess I don't really need any more vampires. To be fair, I've been mostly using the vampires to... well, as workers. Bonk, armor absorb. Get you back for a bunch of damage there. Block. We try so hard. Crescendo. Goodbye. The dead! The dead, they're everywhere. He still has a 0% chance to flee. That is really impressive. Wraith, you hit this guy. I should have hit the other guy, by the way. Because now I don't really have a good way to use the Hex Ball. You know what? Just ignite it for a bit more. She might just die to damage instead. Oh, she did. That was so much fire damage. Resistance and warded everything. Well then. I yell at you until you fall over. A predictable outcome. We get a mana crystal and an amulet of perfection. Neat. Block and ward work really well against tier 3 human. Yeah. If we run into a golem, my only backup is the zombie in order to just kind of overpower it. Right now anyways. Except for Moth here. I also has a 4% chance to crit with the Warple's Might. Not great, but it can happen once in a while. I like my team a lot actually. Okay, we have 3 talent points. We can go back to alchemy. I transfer parts. Maybe I should have focused on economy first. Oh well. Artifacts. So we have a mana crystal. The first spell used in battle will cost 0. It's a one-time use only though. Pretty extreme if we have a Finger of Death to just outright kill an enemy. That's interesting. Pokeball. What is this? Minions made up of 4 uncommon parts or more gain 20 additional vigor during battle. What is common or uncommon? Common, uncommon. Oh, so just green? Decreases critical hit strength of enemies by 20%. Actually, I like this better. So we can have 20 more health, which as a flat number is better for creatures with less HP. Or less crit damage, which circumvents our guards and shields. Which preferably guards and shields are probably better, the stuff that I want to keep. What does this do? 2 armor. 2 luck. The Shackle of Wars, enemies can't become inspired, is what it does. That way, if they're going insane, they will always go insane rather than become inspired. Alright, I may want to replace Kurkais here for now, because he has Hex Ball, which I don't really have a good single target nuke. Although alternatively, I could just put him into the back row for... No, I need to... I feel like I want a good single target nuke. Which, this guy zombie here might be better for that. No, it's undoubtedly better. Yeah, this is better. Let's see real quick. I can make probably another Lich to upgrade this. Let's do that real quick. Kinda fun that... No, not these bots. Kinda funny that... The only time I've used Lich so far is just to upgrade buildings. Alrighty, Shiva. I know you like reading, so I'm gonna put you into the library. That sounds about right, Kurkais. Yeah, anybody who would like to have a minion named after them, feel free to let me know. So... Kurkais... It's not quite enough experience. So yeah, I think I want this zombie here for now. Just in case I need to deal physical damage. We have this as a good use. Because I really don't know whether there might be golems coming up or anything like that. Huh. 4 experience for me. Actually, minions almost are maxed out on whatever they can get. I don't think I want minion experience regardless. So we just go experience for Iratus. That is 2 more skill points effectively. Now we just need 2 more in order to get more resources from enemies. So... here we go. These look like sorcerers or something like that. Thief sorcerer, so an arcane trickster, I guess. Let's see. Elite spell thief. It's an elite on top of it. Scout. So scouts have basically no defense. 1 ward. A bit of evasion. And the 20% accuracy. Decent attack power overall. Elite spell thief has 16% evasion. Okay. I think I'm gonna go right after you again, my friend. Come on, bring it on. Sneak already. Huh. She just gained a buff by moving. Accurate shot. +5 accuracy, 10% to damage. That's most unpleasant. How much health do you have? 110, so you don't have that much health. With just 2 more powder, we almost... Actually, with just 1 more powder, we almost kill you. We guarantee a crit, you are dead in 1 shot. Dance. Scout deals 250% damage to their next action. On her. That's unpleasant. I can move here though, so... This should break the stance. Good debuff. Yep, that worked. Protected too late. That's 30%. Yeah, never buffed this anyways. 1 insanity. Cowardice. Chance to flee increased by 20% before beginning their turn. Deals stress damage to all allies equal to the percent the current remaining sanity. Let's see. Let's see. I think I'm going to go with this again. Wrong guy. Debuff, meaning no evasion anymore. Wait. I lose 20 mana? He attacked me? Whoa. Arcane Theft, 3 turns. 10 accuracy, luck, and evasion. That's just rude. Alright, so this deals 84 to 94 damage. Not quite enough to one-shot it, unless I do this.
Death predestined.
So he has a 20% chance to dodge. He didn't dodge. This guy is going insane. Unlucky. Stuns. Alright. I don't assume this is gonna change things up. So it did change her stuns. Okay, she moved around some more. We do have a way to remove buffs, so let's use that. So she deals less damage. Oh, she's actually targeting Skelly-Pro. I'm okay with this. Armor absorb. You pull them forward. And aside from that... So, you're almost down. And... just a buckshot for critical hit chance. What?! Was that a crit? Goodbye, Banshee. Thank you for your services. So they can one-shot me too. It was a crit. We didn't Banshee that coming. I guess so. That was pretty mean. Actually, sorrow here. Crit. No crits. Now I'm really missing that crescendo. Okay, that guy is gone. There's more sanity.
It would be this easy.
Well then, just keep attacking my Skelly, bro. Miss. That was a 6% chance to miss.
Blow them to pieces.
Crit. Down.
This never gets old.
20% chance to flee. Breathe. Well, rip my Banshee. The others didn't get damaged basically, just the Banshee got obliterated. Light armor. What's that? Light armor. Minions with at least 8 initiative at the beginning of the battle gain 8 accuracy and 8 evasion until the battle ends. The initiative bonus for the round is not counted. I have a lot of initiative on my minions. Prefer this.
Embellishes my undead features.
So, well, I may need another Banshee now. Wow. Okay, obelisk, more souls. We could also put a mummy here. You know what? I really want my Banshee back. I say back, but it's more like we create a new one. With a level 6 brain. So what do we need to create a Banshee anyways? Let's see. Banshee, ectoplasm, dust, rags, and heart. So I want to create high level ectoplasm.
Behold my work. Skeleton
So
will
ectoplasm,
clean up this mess later.
dust.
Behold my work.
That's as good as it gets. Rags.
Ah, the smell of successful alchemy.
That's as good as it gets.
Ugh,
And the heart.
it's no gold, but it will do. Skeleton will clean up this mess later.
Alrighty. Banshee. Welcome back.
Useful if you can put up with their constant.
So what this is actually get 1 block, 5 vigor, so that's nice. 1 attack, 4 evasion, 3 luck, 5 luck block. Okay. Quite alright. So what can we give you? Block, debuffing a target. Iratus gains... Oh! You can debuff lots of targets. That's pretty awesome. We also need to give you a level 6 brain here. And we are gonna give you more armor, I think. Plus 2 luck for 3 turns, stacks up to 3 times. Maybe instead of armor, we're gonna give you something that gives you block chance or resistance. Accuracy could be interesting, I guess. Wait, we already have one, so that doesn't work. We can only have one of each item. So let's see. Resistance, accuracy for 3 turns. Missing with an attack. Which actually is probably pretty good for you. Okay. So here you go, you get this thing. Alrighty. You want the crescendo back, please?
Serve me well.
Not sure what else to do. Buff all minions plus fixed threat for the next action. All minions 8 threat for the next action. All minions 8 threat for attack.
My
Absorb
enemies are
fear.
in for a nasty surprise.
They get more mana for it. Moves the Banshee deals. Whenever an enemy moves, the Banshee deals stuff, damage, more health. It's really the reason why we get this. Paralyzing Stream. Best attack deals more damage. Target loses evasion. Removes our boss from the target is what we want here.
Expect results.
Alrighty, we have our Banshee back. Bit of a different one, but it's good. Do you know if attack actually gives you increased sanity damage? It does. think. No, Dread gives you increased sanity damage. Dread is what you want for that. Game composition from right to left for some reason. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense to me. That's just kind of what I assumed would happen. Oh, another fountain? That's awkward. I don't need a fountain. Because the front position is the first position. Kinda makes sense. Alrighty, let's see. What do we have here? At least one shield maiden. What else? Oh. Let's get rid of this one first. Alrighty, what are you? You are an Elven Ranger. No defenses. 35% evasion. So, I will want to use Sorrow on you after using an initial crescendo. Oh, you don't have near as much initiative anymore as you had before. Oh, that's not good at all. Come on, attack my Skelly, bro. That's not good. Ow. Wow. Attack against target, ignore block, ward, armor, and resistance. Highly increased chance to be attacked. Why? Stop hitting my Banshee. Seriously. More power. Oh, she's actually running away already. That's insanely lucky, but in a sense. 2% chance.
Crimson hunger.
I'm okay with that. Don't you guys stop hitting my Banshee, seriously. Don't hit my Banshee! Oh my goodness, how am I going to do anything about that? Oh. Remove buffs from target. Oh, those doesn't really matter. Crescendo it is.
Die so that you can live.
Come on, attack my Skelly, bro. Okay, she does no longer have the debuff. Missed absorb resistance debuff. What was that about? Roots, unable to move. You know, that's not a bad thing. 135 HP. 120. More powder. Mark removal. Good point. I guess debuff removing is pretty significant here. I'm going to increase the chance to dodge. Goodbye. Run! You all need to run! Stance protect. Block. Wow. Rude language. Come on, attack my Skelly, bro. Actually, I wonder whether this guy cannot even attack close range targets. He might only be able to shoot into the back row. That's... Wait, who are you defending? This guy. So that's 128 damage. Not quite enough to one-shot you yet. Crescendo. Debuffing y'all. Block chance. Hit you back. He's insane. Unlucky. Wind of Oblivion. Redirected. Sure. Let us protect. Blocked. I want to attack you twice just to remove the block. Ow, that's kind of mean. Hit this guy. Alright. Shenda. You might just die. Not yet. All remaining strikes receives an extra action. You know, I disagree with this.
Less annoyance in the world.
Okay, if he's in the front, he will use those little bombs. It is quite annoying. Miss. Crescendo. Dead! Dead are everywhere! Try to get rid of this guy.
Brave.
Goodbye, my friends.
Fresh corpses.
You know what? Shock charges. We have 4 chances for a critical hit to reduce their sanity even further. Worst case scenario, it deals a lot of damage. And... Ream. Ream some more. There's a crit. Didn't kill him though. No. Didn't kill him still. He only has 30 health left. He does have 0 evasion. And we deal not enough damage to defeat him with this. Still going to go for this because I could critically hit and give him a heart attack through that. You don't have any way to deal regular damage, so just stream at him some more. Okay, goodbye.
My will is a tide that will wash away your pathetic
One more vampire.
civilizations.
We get a Philosopher's Stone, which we can actually use here. We get more artifacts in the next
Embellishes
section.
my undead features,
So,
no?
also, we received a new vampire. You know what we do with new vampires? We just tell them to sit on this altar and wait for a while. So, we get a black heart, +1 ward, 3 vigor for 3 turns, a blood time, +1 block, 2 attack for 2 turns, blood time, more block, dread for 2 turns, once every 3 turns. Then we get a ear's necklace, starting at turn 3 position, +1 dread. Weird Mandolin unlocks a secret magic spell. Sleep. Puts all enemies to sleep for 2 turns except bosses. Targets it their turn until they are attacked or receive damage. Well, this could give me some time to set up. That is 60 mana though. You know what? Sure, why not?
Now I will make mortals tremble before me.
Why not?
Well, even more than previously.
So you need to get some rest. You need to get some rest. So, Kirk guys, come back here. We need you. And do we get Mummy here? I really like having Banshee. That's my second Banshee here. You know, why are you coming to cut Banshee? Okay. Put Lethe back in here, I would say. Let's see, you won't get him. This is 100% damage. Interrupt stances. Targets unable to move during their next turn. Or increases target's chance to escape at 25% for 2 actions. Get away, or you won't get him. This would also deal a bunch of stress damage if I wanted to go that way. And really, The Ray, for the most part, just does exactly stress damage. It also can remove buffs, but I don't know how important buffs are right now. What can mummies do again for on the back row? So you can do Impending Horror. Stress attack deals damage chosen target and the enemy standing behind it. Kind of nice. And from that, the person touch. Actually, you can only do 2 things. Which one is my strongest mummy? I think you are. Agile Grasp, -10 luck until battle ends.
My enemies are in for a nasty surprise.
Let's actually bring a mummy to possibly remove buffs or multi-buffs, really. I think that makes the most sense. Level me! Marlocar! Here, I'm gonna level you. Hang on. That's not what I meant to do. There we go, that's what I meant. Herp. What we can level you with is... we can give you some brains. So let's actually see what the Lich can do alternatively. So this is just a random magic attack at a random target from any position, pretty solid damage. And this one here, damage to 2 random enemies and an ally on the first position. Wow, so basically you attack 2 enemies and the ally in the first position. Kinda rude. Shard Swarm, magic damage deals and ignores the ward. Huh, not that great. IQ deliver indeed. So, Command Undead. Select the ally and moves the ally forward, lose the Lich back, interestingly enough. 12 attack and 12 threat for 1 turn. So this is 15 attack and 12 threat. And this is 12 attack and 15 threat, so basically just choose which one you want more. Lich plus Vampire combo set in stone is pretty good overall. Cruel Sacrifice kills an ally, gains 100 wrath, allies gain 100 vigor, or gain 50 vigor. Cannon fodder. Huh. Might as well.
Serve me well, my minion.
So, Toxic Cloud creates a cloud target position for 2 rounds. I think this is probably one of the best ones, or spells that we have around here. Creates a cloud target position for 2 turns, dealing stress damage. Any enemy in the cloud loses all armor and resistance. That's interesting. It would be more interesting if I actually used cactus that continuously attack. Well, I kinda do with the crescendo and stuff. This is really good. An enemy poisoned by the cloud has a 5% chance to die immediately. Huh, that's kind of fun. I like the armor more for consistency.
Now, prove
Rain of Fire.
worthy of my investment.
So either more damage or move targets to random positions. More damage sounds like fun.
I expect
Cheap Body summons a
results.
skeleton, or a skeleton for that is stronger overall.
Now,
So summon the
prove
strongest
yourself
skeleton.
worthy of my
And
investment.
ignore ward, I guess. Let's just do this one here. More attack or more dread? More dread.
Get back to battle.
Liches are friends, not food? Think so. Oh, an elite squad coming up. Well, let's see how this is gonna go. Can I upgrade anything? We have a lot of blood to upgrade if we wanted to do that. How about ectoplasm? Well, nope, not really. Hearts? Not really. Weapons? Not really. We can make a blue one. Armor? Not really. Well, let's see how this is gonna go. Maybe I want to have something more offensive rather than this one. Enemies lose 22 for 30 vigor, which I don't really care for because I don't deal damage most of the time. Lose accuracy until the end of combat. Could be interesting. Iratus gains 45 wrath. Don't really have much use for. Let's see how this is gonna go. Oh no, elite archer dudes. Well, at least we can remove debuffs now. This guy's real fast though. Rude. Food fight? Ow. Come on. Attack me! And crescendo? Sure. Removes their wards. Stands to aim for it. Blocked. Attack back. This is where I would like to have the other zombie, which additional stuff. Actually, I'm just gonna remove two things anyway. So, more powder? Wait, he doesn't have a debuff. This one has a stance. Oh, I'm just gonna grab you then. Or not. I'm a dummy. I should have removed the thing. Uh-oh. Sleep. Put all enemies to sleep. Maybe that's what I want to do next first. Don't reuse my mana otherwise.
Call to slumber.
Okay, so that means we buff ourselves. Right, Skeleton is immune to buffing. I forget. You don't attack them though, because they're asleep. More powder. Alright. I guess you can't really do anything. You can't really do anything. Well, I'm less worried about these two, so I guess we have to attack them. Actually, no. This one has ward, so let's see whether they wake up from me attacking the ward. They do not. Nice. So we wait until the end of the turn, then they wake up anyways. Wait. Wait. Now we attack them. Now we spread more dread.
Terror will overflow.
Oh, you actually move forward with that? That's less than ideal. Okay. Hack my skelly buddy. Right, that's a stress bomb. You have 10% evasion, these have 35%, so... That's 174 stress, if it hits.
Blow them to pieces.
Nice. Downside is now the mummy is put ahead. We can't use crescendo anymore. Desolate Scream will move you forward. It also removes a buff. So you get that. And come on, attack my skelly bro. Crescendo it is. All of you get debuffed. Miss. Mummies are pretty sturdy anyways. Just bombardment for potential crits. Yes. I attack you back. Good. I don't like this. You missed. Misfortune. Wait, that's the one target we can't target. Oh no. Hard attack for one. Two are insane. Berserk deals more damage. Berserk deals more damage. That's not what we're looking for. Come on. Hit the Scully, bro. Good, guys. Hit the Scully, bro. Moves the target to a random position, so this should break her stance. I don't say this is gonna move her. Oh. Wait, he's attacking the... Oh! Oh, this one is attacking a position rather than... Oh. He's attacking a position rather than a minion. Locked. That was not a crit. That was not a crit. That was 99 damage on a skeleton that was defending. What is this? That's messed up.
Hope there will still be enough left to reanimate.
That's real not okay. My Kelly bro is gone now. Marked. Favorite foe. Thank you for missing. Oh. Press bomb. Fortunately we missed. Yeah, but they have a percent chance to evade, so it makes sense, I guess. It was also Moth Skelly, bro. No, Moth doesn't exist anymore. Shattering how? Skip turns. Ow. Not miss. Okay, one down. Chain reaction? No chain reaction. Uh-oh. Ignore our armor and block. Which I can remove. The debuff, actually. Absorb fear. That's probably not a good idea right now. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Guys, we kinda need to defeat them sometime. This is not good. Alright. Ow. Ban incoming, I guess? Nah. Don't do that. We get a Ring of Purity. Why would you want to wear this, buddy? Well, unfortunately... Moth Skelly bro is gone. We still have the other guy here. Removes buffs from targets. We need probably somebody to interrupt stances, however, so there's that. What does the ring do? Mocking bands. Right, I already had that one. Ring of Purity unlocks a secret ire spell. Removes all the buffs from the chosen minion. Restores 6 mana for each buff removed. I don't want that, thank you. Well... Does 40% damage to the target and target behind it. Ignores a ward. Ignores resistance. Well, this way you have at least some way of dealing stress damage. Well... That's most unpleasant. So we have our zombie here back to... Are you the one? No, you have even more power as well. This is okay. So what about you guys? Level, level, no level. So you're level 6 mummy now. Bigger for buff removed.
For a nasty surprise.
We lose our boss entanglements. Hey, there we go. Enemies become inspired or go insane. But because we have only things that make them go insane, they go insane. Right? Right. Well, maybe. Oh, turns out mummy not that useful, unfortunately, because apparently those things don't work that way. That was less than ideal.
Formulae reveal their secrets.
Okay, how many parts do we have? We have a lot of blood again. What do you use? Bones, weapons, armor. Skulls. Bones. We have a few weapons up there. Armor and skulls. We have not really most of the stuff. Use me! I kind of settled my strategy now. Actually, hang on. Thinking about it. Give me a second. I feel like I want to do this differently. I actually want to grab my bride here, because she can interrupt stances. Right? Where is the one? This one. Interrupt stances, the target is unable to move during their next turn.
Get back to battle.
So I want actually the bride here for this purpose. This is a different game you're probably thinking of, Dragon. Stupid up those space. Oh, I see. This is a different game you're thinking of, I think. I'm gonna give you experience though, Biolokar. And you, and you. And I think I want to upgrade my Skelly Bros as far as I can, which means bone, skull, armor, weapons. So bones.
It's no goal, but it will.
Okay, needs a little bit more from that end. Weapon.
Ah, the smell of successful alchemy.
Okay, we have other weapons now, so we wait with these for now. Bones.
It's no goal, but it will do.
Not enough bones. What about skulls?
Ah, the smell of successful alchemy.
We can make purple skull. Alright, let's see. Skelly Bro. What do you have right now? Attack and initiative. I feel like I want more initiative if I can somehow get it. Luck, accuracy, and vigor. Not exactly what I'm looking for. Initiative and evasion. I actually really want initiative. Initiative from the bones to attack. Yes, please. So this one gives us 3 vigor for 3 turns, 2 armor. 2 initiative from the sash. So this guy actually has 11 initiative already. This is fine. So, next is a sacrificial thing. Okay, we need to create something in order to sacrifice. Hey, lost soul, what was that? I have no idea what this is. A lost soul is a spirit that has been trapped on the mortal plane for so long that they have forgotten what they looked like when they were still alive. This can be accelerated by some brainwashing. Such souls can then be infused with necromantic energy and used as agents of deception. Taught to delight in lies and betrayal, these spirits take the form of masked women that trick and lure mortals to their doom. Abilities: Inspire Heroics, Stress Attack. First 3 enemies, only from the back row, moves them to closer. 80% damage, targets gain 10% accuracy until the battle ends. So we buff the enemy's accuracy. Benevolent Spirit restores 100% vigor to a target ally. At the start of the next turn, Attacks the chosen ally and deals 100% damage. Attack doesn't spend an action. Basically, you can heal an ally to full, but you're forced to attack them on the next turn. That's interesting. So we have a healer, technically. Oops. But it's with a downside. Not a bad downside, really? Why would you restore 150% vigor to a target ally? Oh, it's still based on dread. Or attack. Oh, that's actually not a full heal. It doesn't spend an action. I mean, it does, kind of. You need to initiate it. That doesn't spend an action is a bit misleading. Because it basically, you need to initially cast a thing, and then on the next turn it doesn't spend the action when it actually executes the attack. That's kind of what it means. So, you would want to have a lot of attack power, but very little magic damage. Or the ally needs to have a ward. That would work too. Misleading beauty. Magic attack deals 125% damage. The target deals 15% more damage until the end of battle. Ew. So that's very hit and miss, I guess. Stress attack deals 40% damage. Targets gain 1 initiative until the battle ends. Hit all of the enemies with that. Dubious Boon. Buff. The target gains 2 wards but deals 25% less damage for the next 2 actions. Which, if I don't care about it, is actually pretty good. Sudden Reality. It removes all buffs and debuffs from an enemy. The Lost Souls allies gain 100 damage until the battle ends for each buff or debuff removed this way.
Perfection takes time and proper ingredients.
Interesting. But they are very, very hit and miss, it looks like. Okay, let's create a thing that uses a bunch of blood. No, not a high level blood thing. Thank you very much. Because we want to sacrifice in the next area here.
The blood of my foes.
Alright. Here we go. Vampire, goodbye. One example, an owl that can defend itself. Right. Makes sense. So we get necklace, diamond, a black heart, and the mana crystal. Okay. Do we have somebody who wants to have different items? Maybe. Not right now. Who can use blood? You can use blood. I could give you better blood, actually. That would be rather easy. What about flesh? I can also improve your flesh, my friend. Although I probably wouldn't want to improve the flesh of the lady here.
Clean up this mess later.
Let's see. Dread, evasion, and luck. Evasion and luck probably sounds like a thing for the bride. Including dread, because I use that. Next we have blood, just making
Behold my work.
an epic level blood, and we get accuracy, evasion, and vigor. Alright, all for that, all that for you. Wait, you already have that. So I guess you get the blood. Okay. Let's see, what's next? A battle with some dude. Looks like red mages. Let's see. That's a very red mage. That's a lot of wards. What are you? A vampire? Oh, there's a thing. You can apparently lure those things to your side. Let's see. Minus 20% chance of insanity. Plus 6 attack for each vampire in the enemy's squad. If she's alone in her squad while insane, the battle ends and she joins Iratus. Oh, that seems simple. Obviously not that simple, but simple-ish, yes. So let's use this for removing one ward.
End my my friend.
Okay.
Attack me! Attack me!
So this is against stances. Attack and dread increased. Also I gain mana back. Red debuff. Loses all evasion. You don't have much to begin with, so not the worst, I guess. Well, my mana.
Meanie.
Oh well. You know what that means? More powder. Wait, what does that mean? Oh yeah. The more HP we lose, the more damage this guy deals. Debuff. Slippery Ice. At the beginning of the next turn, we'll change the position. Curious.
Die so that you
Crit.
can live.
Did you just counterattack? Graceful Reports performs a counter strike for 200% physical damage to any enemy that attacks her. Ew. That's unpleasant. Armor absorb. Miss. Aha! Wow. Immune. Immune against all stuff. Oh, he's all the way back there now. You won't get him. So I feel like I want to make her most insane first. Oh, you guys, you guys keep switching around like that. The zombie just stays there. More gunpowder. Uh-oh. Ow. You are such a meanie. I probably should just use up my mana so he can't get it thorough.
Distinguish hope.
Let's see, Morgan. This is 120 to 142 damage. So this would kill this guy if I hit. Chance to hit? Actually 165%, so we should hit him. The only downside is that the Banshee is gonna be in the front row. And she is insane. Berserk! Uh-oh. Rude. We really need to have the Banshee in the back row now. This moves forward. This would move her backwards. Let's move you backwards here. No! That's mean! Stop! Well, she went all the way back. So I guess you just kind of slide across the ice. In that sense. This guy's insane too. Betrayal, 75% chance to attack an ally. Okay.
Hit me! Hit me!
They just switch.
This is my
Oh, goodbye.
kind of entertainment.
This is so weird. He wants to escape.
Extinction of life.
Graceful Riposte. So he doesn't have any way to deal insane damage or, well, that kind of damage. Should I spend the 30 mana to get a vampire? I don't feel like it's worthwhile. No, I'd rather keep my mana. So, I guess you just go for more powder? Actually, could you kill him? Not realistically. I kind of want the parts from him. I also want my mana back. No. Debuff on me. Oh, I should not have attacked! That's unhealthy. Holy moly. Yeah, I don't get to kill that guy.
Hit me.
Wonder if he can't move, can he not escape? He can still escape even if he can't move. Alright. Immune. Why did you not attack? That was weird.
More powder.
So we want to put this into critical HP as well. We want to make her insane. Come on,
Attack me. Attack me. Attack me. Come on. Please.
wait, didn't I need to... I wanna stun you. I shouldn't have done that, I'm a dummy. I need the Wrath in order to have the skeleton use his thing that drives the enemies insane.
Hit me. Hit me. Hit me.
Still not insane. I'm just gonna load this here. Okay. We don't want to attack now. I don't know whether we have a choice for some characters. We can worship. Get mana back. Absorb terror. This is not good. You can't do anything about attack. She's gonna... She might murder you here. This is not good at all. He might murder you. Removes all armor. Yep. Oh, I guess this is okay. Alright. Doesn't the bride cancel stances? Wait, she does. Yes, she might. Okay, she's insane.
Another step.
We win! We get an Empire. That was kinda spooky for our Banshee. Get it? But we got it. So what can a Dampire do? Masterful Thrust. Physical damage 100%. Ignores armor and block. 2 forward and cannot be used in the front row. That's interesting. So if you have 2 of those, you can just alternate, I guess. Aim for the vein. Physical attack deals 80% damage. A critical hit restores vigor equal to 40% of the damage dealt. So you basically life leech, I guess. Mocking Riposte. Stance. Deals 100% stress damage. Wait, to who? Interrupts stances. The fallen Dampire enters a stance and deals 80% physical damage to any enemy that attacks her. So it initially deals stress damage and then on top of that it deals more... I guess. Trap. Place the trap in select position for 2 rounds. Enemies in the trap can't move. Okay. Pain Blast. Magic attacks 5 times dealing 25% damage. The target loses resistance until the end of the battle. Whoa, that's pretty extreme. Can only be used in the front. She's more of a frontline character anyway, so it makes sense. Sundering Squall. Physical attack. Attacks 3 times, dealing 6 to 7 damage with each attack. The target loses armor until the end of battle. Wow. Okay. So, next order of operation, we exchange our Banshee. You go in there and... Get zombies still fine. Or well, we can get Kirkais back. So what talents are we going to go for now? Reign of Gore. Marks an enemy until the battle ends. Mark the enemy is killed. Iratus gains 3 common parts after the battle. Oh. Really. Wrath Unchained requires 3 teleports and learned. Dark Knights receive 5 attack, 5 threat and 5 luck. That's for the Dark Knights. Do we have something for Banshees or did we already unlock that? Does anybody know that? We may have already gotten the thing. Brides of Iratus. Considering I use her, this would be actually pretty good to get next. Increases vigor recovery rate of minions not in battle. Okay. Undead still has stress. Ah, that's a really good point actually. So it must be the enemy that we are mocking. Banshees receive attack, evasion and initiative. Initiative? I really need this.
Hey, I want to show you a little magic trick.
Okay, we can also get this thing already. There's more vampires in there. Or red mages, I guess. Ooh, select the boon. 3 attack. Starting that turn with less than 30% vigor gains 1 block. Triggers up to 3 times. That's cute. Plus 1 block. Second critical hit. Plus 4. When you hit a critical hit, it's 4 dread for 2 turns. That's... yeah, I guess. 2 initiative. 4 luck for 3 turns. If you start at position 4. So that would be something for her.
All for my future kingdom.
Alright, in this case, let's see. Oh, you already have a... You actually already have the exact same thing, don't you? You already have a 2 initiative belt, so do you. Oh, we have a 1% chance to instantly kill an enemy when dealing stress damage. Oh well, we have an update. No, backup thing. Let's... Hey, we can actually unlock the last slot of the arena here without Empire.
Infuse soul.
So we put our Atheist Man in here. Let's see, do we have a different... Galibro. Difference here is... this is a stress attack that just deals more damage rather than making them go insane or inspired. Doesn't miss a hammer. You're higher level overall. Less equipment actually, but more overall sturdiness. So I will want to upgrade your equipment before I do anything. So back into the arena you go. Alright, moving on. Okay, let's see. One more vampire. We want to get rid of this one.
This one, this one, this one. This one is the one that we need to get rid of.
Okay.
Attack me.
Crescendo. Yes. Don't crit me, that's rude.
Attack you, back you. More powder.
Express bomb needs to deal more damage to you.
Don't you dare.
Interrupt stance. She does not have the thing, so we should be able to interrupt it. Now. Okay. Anyways, we'll either go insane or become inspired. They should all go insane. Because we have the thing. Oh, right, you were warded. So you have Berserk, Hopeless. That's not good. I should have known that, shouldn't I? That was a lot of sanity damage right there.
Goodbye.
Put them to sleep. Costs me 60 mana to cast. So if I don't have to, I would like to just kind of preserve my mana, since mana does not regenerate in between battles, at least not much. It does, but it's only a certain degree. Ow. No! Ooh, you miss. Okay. Panic. Plus 5 in it, 20 evasion, less accuracy, and 1 in 3 chance to skip an action. And you're berserked. That's not nice. Alright. More powder. And you cancel her stats. Ow. Perk. Lost luck and stuff. Alrighty. Kind of hope for a crit, so she would be at death's door in a sense. Alright. She is now. Do not attack her. Do not attack her. I can attack you. This should bring you to 0 sanity as well. Or well, yeah. Ow. I guess that's somewhat okay. Marked. Favorite foe. Do I go for crits? You have an 80% chance to crit 2 attacks, that is 34% chance to hit a critical strike. Unnerving attitude to this.
Attack me.
We go for you first.
Goodbye.
And you do not want to use Crescendo. Seems like a horrible idea.
More powder.
Ow. Yep, we don't want to attack her. Here we go. Crit shoot. Nice.
Goodbye.
This worked pretty well. You have 2 vampires now. Actually, we're looking forward to being able to create teams from the start with everything else here too. Nice. Do we need vampires anywhere else? That's a vampire there at the end. After whatever the second thing is. Mummy. Banshee. Maybe I should have gotten this one sometime. Oh, I guess I could unlock this one through another vampire. I do have plenty of vampires to spare. Let's just make sure that... Okay, that's just a random vampire. Okay. Yeah, vampire. My red mage, you can go and build stuff there. Let's grab you out of here. And... let's get a random minion. You know what? I'm just gonna send Lethe in there. I will remember that Lethe is there if I feel like that is gonna be useful. With some capacity. Alrighty, so... Banshee gets recovery. Go up here. I need another... I need another Skelebro. Skelebro. We can unlock the last one of the vampire. We're used to vampire. Oh, you're right. I get it's 24 mana. Right now I get 24 mana. I will get 32 mana after each victory. What is next our next battle anyways? Okay, we get experience and then we go to battle with these guys. Experience gives me 2 ability points, which is not immediately useful. Well, I guess we don't need much more experience after that. Wait, am I almost maxed out? Oh. Alright, Excalibur, we kind of need to upgrade you a little bit here. I would like to have you more initiative, but we don't really need attack power for you. So, initiative and armor is good. Then we need parts for you. We can make you an armor, we can make you not really any bones. We can make you gold, dread, resistance and vigor. We get this one then. This is +1 ward. Let's make my armor.
Skeleton will clean up this mess later.
No, Skelebro is coming into battle, you can't do that. Okay. 6 armor, 2 armor, 6 luck, 3 dread. More armor. Wait. So weapons I would want to have. I'm gonna get all 1 blue one, I guess. So maybe that's gonna be sufficient. And 1 upgraded bone set. So let's see.
Behold my work. It's no gold, but it will do.
Alright, let's see. +2 vigor from the bones. Not that great. 4 luck and 2 dread. Not that great either, so we're just gonna leave it at that. Let's see, do any of you level up sometime soon with +4 experience? You almost do, but not quite. Did I get you killed? No, you're just kind of praying at the Iratus statue, Lethe. Here you are. Oh, also we need to put something back in here. I guess I could use a wraith instead. Let's actually see real quick. Atheist would actually level up from +4 experience, but you also level out just kind of naturally here while I'm not using you. Okay. Go. Experience for Iratus, that's 2 pallet points, we need 1 more. So we just keep going here. Let's see. Shield ladies I actually like overall. This is not too terrible bad, but
These ones I don't like.
oh wow, you're elite. Uh-oh. I carry a big boom. You like big boom? For target now. Alright.
Attack me instead. Come on, guys. You know you want me.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and remove a ward here.
Have a warm
If it cheap
end,
spells.
my friend.
And then we yell at them. Ow! That's why I shoot you too. Oh, that's not good.
More powder.
Stop! Seriously, both of those are preferred targets. Right. Oh, at least your ward is gone.
Slash, chomp, crush.
Removes all buffs from targets. They don't really have any buffs. Thorough on you.
Distinguish holes.
Come on, attack me! Attack me! Attack me! Come on, you can do it! Good job. I'll hit you back. Come on, attack me! Attack me!
Full debuffed. Minus attack. Oh, we don't like this one. 84 to 94. Minimum HP is 120. Oh.
Need more boom.
Hey, listen, hey! You need block.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Attack me. Come on.
Okay. 8% evasion, 146% chance to attack. In theory, there should be no way we miss.
Ah! No!
Okay, for anybody who does not know, you're no longer blocking for her, but she has a physical block thing. I'm gonna put you guys to sleep.
Call to slumber.
So this attack has one-shot 3 of my characters. Was it 2? 2 or 3 of my characters, and I just really don't want that. As you might be able to imagine. So, worship him. Regain mana. You don't really do anything for now. You just wait, buddy. And you can increase our attack power. Of course, our Skelly is immune to buffs as well. Alrighty, so 2 of them woke up already. Because that's kind of what they do this turn. So you have 204 to 225 damage. So you will kill one enemy. As long as I don't have armor. Means that's the one target, but he has evasion. We'll have enough attack accuracy though.
Worthless as you were in life, you will be worth something in death.
Hahaha. Alrighty.
Insane.
Hopeless. She has that 9 to 10 damage, so this should bring her to Insanity store.
Cries of music to me.
You can see your guts. Wow, that must be a pretty extreme scream. Hey,
Attack me! Come on!
Hey, more powder.
protect.
Ow! That's okay.
Break their
Let me hit you. Goodbye.
That's exactly what I wanted. Alright, let's play some critical hits here. Oh, that's not nice. And we can just stun both of them. Remove all buffs from targets. Absorb resistance. Whoa. Shock charges. Skip turn. Not goodbye. Not goodbye.
Okay, hit me. Please.
There we go.
What 1,000 years of evolution looks like. Pathetic.
Doesn't quite kill him, and it is a critically hit. Oh. Yeah, actually, I needed a critical hit because he has armor, of course. Rude. Right, that's the only thing he does from the front row. He's hopeless. So let's just worship him to regain some more mana. And... hit him. Not goodbye? Not goodbye. Well, that's as good as it gets for now. He's gonna throw one more bomb. Ow. I guess we can still worship him, that's good. More mana for me to get back. Not like that. Other thing makes much of a difference.
Slash, chomp, crush.
And not really much of a reason not to just stun you here, my friend. Goodbye. We get an insurance deal and Mimi, I reckon. Oh boy. Okay, what does the insurance deal do? After victory, Iratus gains 100% additional chance to receive an artifact or every minute that was destroyed. That's neat. Oh wait, that's the wrong. I don't want to get rid of those. Mimir, after victory, all minions survive. After all minions survive, gain +2 experience points. What is the next thing anyways? What's that? Oh, come on, -5 accuracy.
Finally, this
15
item
accuracy.
finds its way
Okay.
into my capable hands.
Also, we should now have the blackest.
Spells, hexes, curses, all are at my command.
Hey, Banshee is buffed now. Very nice. So, we however need our friend back here. We're gonna replace the Banshee. Calibro goes back up here. We exchange here. We kind of more or less have two separate teams for this. You could use Liches with insurance to farm artifacts. Also, this game looks neat. It is really nice, actually. It's really pleasant. Pretty awesome. So, what's your level? 2. I guess I haven't used you in a while. It's your level? 6, but... oh. I guess I could go back to a Wraith. Wait, that's the wrong Wraith. My Wraith. There we are. Or I could go for a Mummy. That's a level 7 Mummy. Level 7, I believe, is the maximum. So, curse the target 4 turns. Or more curse damage. Workers damage.
I expect results.
So let's think about this. The next encounter is going to be with more of these that guaranteed we need to interrupt their stances. Otherwise we're gonna be in a lot of trouble. To be fair, we do have the sleep spell probably ready again. Can also likely pull the enemies with the mummy if we use the mummy instead. Can I make a second reasonable? Oh, apparently I lost something else. Shadow between worlds. A shade. A soul that is trapped on the border of life and death, infused with necromantic energy, becomes a shade. Far more than a simple animated shadow, these creatures are conduits of power and channel great energies for their dark masters. They also serve as excellent spies and assistants around the workplace. Interesting. Pain reflections. All successful attacks against your minions cause the attacker to take stress damage equal to 100% of the damage dealt. Interesting. All of them. Trick of the eye. Buff. The shade and the target swap positions and gain 20% evasion for one actions. This ability does not trigger movement-based abilities. That's interesting. Dark Portal. Iratus gains 15 mana, straight up. Alright. Black Light debuff. The target loses 20 accuracy for 2 actions. Okay. Magic attack deals damage equal to 60%. 30% of the sanity that the target is missing. It does not miss. 60% of the... That's a lot of damage for my characters anyways. And this does not miss apparently. It needs to be used from the back row and moves you on forward. That's pretty good. Like, that's really good. Oh, if you have a sanity-based team. Deep Shadows. Summons Cloud of Darkness at target position for 2 turns. Any target that moves into the cloud receives magical damage equal to 30%. Also 15% of their current vigor. That thing seems really, really good for utility purposes. Nice. Let's see, bright. We would need flash. We can make green, blue. We only make blue. We can make blood, that is green, blue. We can make purple blood. Arts, we can only make a blue one. Bones. Well, we only have a green one. So if I wanted to get a bright, that might be the way to go, because I need to interrupt stances. Alternatively, what I could consider is either use a mummy or... Where are you? I could use a lich here with Vilakar. So we have currently buff that moves the ally forward, moves the lich back. Port kills an ally when we heal everybody. Corrosive Cloud, which is actually really good for insanity. Bone Shards is just a straight up attack. Damage to all enemies except itself. Armageddon. Support. I thought he had actually some form of interrupt, so I guess never mind. Brings to you. Welcome, I hope you guys are doing well. I guess let's just go with the mummy and hope that we can pull and push the enemy around. And do we need any artifact? We have this one for 2 additional experience points. Also, maybe I want this one. Minions with at least 8 initiative gain high accuracy and 8 evasion until the battle ends. Which... you have 3 initiative. Ah, that's not a whole lot. You have 9, you have 7. That's almost enough, actually. Almost is not quite enough though. Let's see. Weapons. 4 luck and 2 dread. Not what we're looking for, I guess. If you had just a little bit more initiative. Then you would be able to get that buff too. We could actually give you initiative, because you don't really need the attack. Oh, we could... Oh, we can't make mana. We could... Give you initiative through a witch skin. Which we need to make through racks. We could actually make a blue one. Or even higher level if you wanted to. Reminds me, how much block do you have? 3 block and 1 ward. 1 1. 0 1 0 0. I guess that's okay. So we could make rags upgraded. Evasion is not really gonna help us for the most part though. Going as fast as you can, boss. Oh. Yeah. So, considering that I'm gonna be okay, let's get -1 ward on the enemies. Considering that I'm gonna be relying on the mummy grabbing enemies to pull them out of their stuns, that's probably a good way to go about it. Let's see. Alright. We need to go down. I like how menacing the bard just kind of looks and just drums their instrument at us. Alright.
Come on, hit me. I'm your target. Think you can take me? Bring it on.
He dies so that you
Crit debuff.
can live.
Nice. That means everybody loses some more sanity because 1 crit. That's not nice. So, you have the hex ball, so... More powder! Make room for big boom! Oh no, don't you dare. This is why I did not... Wait, I can't target you? Oh no. You have 7 initiative. This is bad. I thought I could use my spell in order to remove the thing, but Bone Spear only targets position 1 and 2. Sleep. Yep, sleep it is.
To slumber.
Oh, I did not realize that until now.
Now that's gonna leave
No, they did not crit.
Oh, you woke her up. It's gonna be real awkward now. Give everybody +4 attack. Right, skeleton is immune. I keep forgetting about that. Well, that's actually 4 attacks. Before we do that, Bone Spear now.
Impale this wretch.
Don't have 4 attacks because it has 2 buffs.
Carve open their husks.
Nice. So this is magic based damage. You have basically no... Yeah. Should kill you. No, actually it's not gonna kill. This is just slightly off. Smoke bomb deals only stress damage. It's really close though. Means the bandage is likely going to be able to finish her off. Ow. Oh yeah, the wards don't work. Ouch! Stop! Oh my goodness. You miss? Seriously? You miss? Oh, this is not nice.
This one voided its bowels just as it died.
Alright. I don't want to use a hex ball here, just purely because this is gonna move the Banshee further forward. I need to move the Banshee back. What is your thing that moves you back? Absorb terror? Oh, so be it. No! Stop! What's the debuff anyways? Infinite to -2 to all resistance. Stop hitting my Banshee, seriously. Give me my Bard. Wait, it has block. Of course it does. But wants to escape. I'm okay with this.
Come on, hit me, hit me. Come on, I can do it. Yeah, good job. I'm gonna jab you.
Oh, we can actually gain block and things while in this stance. Alrighty. This is actually gonna be interesting. This should deal a ton of stress damage, and then the Banshee will trigger for more stress damage. Because it moves. Oh, it didn't move him. I did not move you. I am confused. So this guy's gonna run away anyways. Okay, don't hit that one. Go insane or become inspired. Do we have a backup skeleton? This is fine, I can do this. And we win. I get another Vampire. How many more do I need anyways in order to be able to recruit them straight up? Two more. Okay. Skelly Bro leveled up. So now you can use the thing that ignores armor and never misses.
My minion.
And she didn't even counterattack, curiously enough. Alright. Skelly Bro here. And you come back. Wait. Where's my Banshee? Add another Banshee here. There you are. Level 6 now. So you can steal stuff. This was actually kind of nice for a pinch situation where we can just gain block and ward, if for nothing else, and even have a side effect that could be beneficial as well. So I actually like this one. What's our next target anyways? Oh, this is the boss. Okay, I don't remember this boss at all. I actually have no idea what this is gonna be. Let's see. Set a trap. Magic damage. I may want to sacrifice stuff in order to get my mana back. Because a boss probably will require everything. Let's see, artifact. So if we use the sleep spell as the first thing in combat, this will be useful. And we'll still want to distill stuff to get my mana back. Uncommon items. Oh, it's items! Oh, it's items that we destroy. Wait. Can I not do this? Wait, why would you destroy the items instead though? That's weird. Okay. Let's fill it up with...
Ah, the smell of successful alchemy.
93. Let's go for one more. Okay, 100 mana.
A skeleton will clean up this mess later.
I don't remember what this does, as in this next boss thing. So... no idea. Really, bro. I don't remember. Yeah, we need that. So... that's strategy gonna work out. Which zombie are you? You deal the stress damage. You can also rely on bombardment if necessary. That's pretty good overall. Do we have any more resources to use? Lock and dread was weapons. Not that great. What do you need? Hearts. Or ectoplasm. I guess at this point we have enough ectoplasm to give our banshee here. But let's see.
Behold my work.
We have enough to make one more. Accuracy and attack. Attack isn't that great.
It's no goal, but it will do.
Dread, initiative, and luck. More initiative? Sure. She has 13 initiative now. I like that actually. Unlock the slot in the statue with the new vampire. That's a really good point. Let's do that.
The dead don't get to rest.
And Durzok, you are already fully leveled up, I think. Actually, did I check that last time? Yeah, you can no longer level, my friend. You go in here and pray a little bit. Okay, do I want the physical damage or the magic or the stress damage on this guy? I have no idea. Well, we'll figure it out whether this is gonna be the wrong choice. I kind of want the Wraith instead, actually, instead of the Bride. Bride allows me to break stances. What else? You can regain mana. Where's my Wraith? I guess I never healed you. Oh, you're a level 2 Wraith. You're a different guy. I haven't used you in ages. Yes. You're level 7 now. Randomly swap positions, minus 20% evasion. For all enemies.
I expect results.
I would need to give you some rags though. I don't know. What would you benefit me? I would be able to remove buffs from the enemy. That's kind of a big deal. I think that kind of convinces me to take my Wraith with me. Hey Atheist, you're back in team. So what do I want to give you? I want to give you some... oh, ectoplasm. Which I just used all of it. Never mind. I'm gonna upgrade dust and rags. So dust it is.
The smell of successful alchemy.
Let's hope it's useful. Dread, attack, and resistance. Resistance is nice. Dread, attack, maybe. Who knows? Alright, and... rags.
A skeleton will clean up this mess later.
And we get accuracy, armor, and luck. I like accuracy and armor. Oh, here you go, buddy. As your rags. There we go. You actually are missing one item. One ward from this one. How much ward do you have? You have plenty of ward. That's not a problem. Accuracy, block. Do you want more initiative? Maybe. Block chance. Initiative for 3 turns. +2 armor. Resistance. Let's see whether I can make something else that is interesting for you. Accuracy in the random perk. Attack, luck, initiative, ward, block. Go for initiative. Or rags, I guess.
Behold my work.
Alright. Bigger if you are at position to infantry initiative. Don't know how useful that will be, but we'll see. Oh wait, ha! I need you to put you in there. Instead of the bride. Yeah. His new rank looks awesome in you. Yep. I'm inclined to agree. Let's see whether we get absolutely destroyed. Having a reputation for being dangerous and unstable, fire mages are usually kept far away from civilization, lest you be faced with one or two city-wide firestorms. The pyromancer was responsible for one such fire before she was handed over to the maid school as a young girl. Even there she proved to be more than a handful, and earned the enmity of all her teachers. She has since finished mastering her powers while working as a mercenary in a company that was brave enough to let her tag along. The pyromancer doesn't hold back, and everyone knows it. Things must be getting desperate if this fire-eyed spellcaster was hired to join the fight. To battle! Oh boy. Oh, I can't. Oh no. Those are not good, I get. Oh. So 750 HP, 600 sanity. I wonder what the sanity check from Excalibur works. So what do these do? Self-destruct. When the summoning duration ends, the fire elemental explodes and deals 150% magical damage and 150 physical damage to all enemies. So that's 300% total. So that's about 445 damage to everybody that doesn't have a ward. Actually, probably he uses up both the physical and magical wards at the same time. Well, our first spell is free. Put them to sleep.
Call to slumber.
I figured you would be immune. I needed to try it. Alright, let's buff. Like the show-offs. You can't attack to the back row. Skeleton loses 30% vigor, target loses 30%. That's a lot of sanity lost. 90. That's a crit. Ignite. That's not good. That's an understatement. Removes all buffs from the target. Target loses 15 evasion. And gets pushed back to... So she has no invasion to begin with. Now is it better for me to... load? And attack. She loses luck, accuracy, evasion for 2 turns. This could be tricky. I think I want more powder first. Let's see, so we can put those guys to sleep, so that gives us actually quite a bit of time. Absorb fear. Actually, we can put those guys to sleep more or less endlessly. Where did I get my mana back anyways? Oh, I never lost it, that's the thing. Sorrow. So we can attack, but this moves me forward and I can't use the big shot anymore. So I'm gonna wait on that and use Deafening Wail again. It doesn't stack. I'm gonna wait then. because they're gonna wake up this turn, aren't they? Go insane or become inspired, which probably that one is immune. The other ones are guaranteed immune. Alright,
Attack me! Come on, buddy. Ow.
alright. Invalid target. Oh, buff yourself, I guess. Oh, you go move. Oh. That's 100 sanity damage there. I really don't think that's the way to go, guys. I want more powder. Hey fan, welcome. I'm doing quite well, thank you. How are you doing? Boarded. Alright. How much more longer is this? Still 10 damage. Alright. Most of the enemies are woken. Except for one for some reason. So I probably want to ward you whenever she moves. That includes... Wait, I'm going to go next. Right after. Moves I'll boss from the target. I don't really know what these guys do when they actually get their turn, but I'm not really eager to find out either. So... Crescendo to reduce their attack damage. So this did wake this one up. I was actually curious about that. I wasn't sure. So, putting you guys further to sleep. And nerving fortitude for you.
Come on, attack me!
Ow! Still can't target the one. Guess you're gonna wait until the end of the turn. I will want to guarantee the crit on this thing in order to deal more damage, so more powder for next turn, the guaranteed crit or insanity here. Okay, not pleasant, but not horribly either. So this moves her back. Nice crit. So she has 349 left. I'm gonna do this. Gonna be useless for you because I haven't attacked yet, but that's okay. Skelly bro. Why are you so low on health already? Either way. Oh, because I used the thing. I think I want to use this. Yes. Okay, it's current HP. Good to know. So, alright, here we're gonna wait because our buddy is going to be able to remove the rest of the sanity here thanks to guaranteed crit.
Death predestined.
Don't miss, Kirk, guys. Don't miss. Nice. I believe there was actually no chance to miss anyways. Speaking of missing. Oh, now I need to get you down. Nice!
Purging the world ahead of schedule.
I knew I could count on you, Kirk, guys. I'd do it. Alrighty. Nobleman's Garb and level 6 IQ. And some Architect Souls. Alright. Kirk is leveled up to level 7 as he or they deserve. I don't know that. Ignores ward, ignores resistance. I think ignoring resistance is preferable to me.
My enemies are in for a nasty surprise.
But kind of like before, we do get fully healed anyway, so I don't need to worry about my party too much. I will take the bride back in order to have more experience there. Alright, anything else we need? Talents. Finger of Death. Considering we have some mana crystals that we can use if necessary, that's pretty useful. So, any more on one-time use? My name is Liz Vigor. 25% luck and minus 25 accuracy. Which is actually interesting. Because I have more accuracy than I need on most minions anyways. This one has 130%, this one... Well, actually it would be bad for the ones that use debuffs. Check those ropes, that's a good point, thank you. Ropes. Iratus gains 20% more parts after battle if 4 minions were at level 3 or better. Wow, that's kind of an easy one. Alrighty. Into the next area, I guess. But... as Shiva says, I do believe this is that for now.
Time to harvest.
So, this game is in early access, as mentioned before, so it is missing a few things. But I don't know whether this is because I used the cakewalk difficulty and I don't get to go further because of that, or because the... well, there's just not much more yet there. Kind of like Darkest Dungeons, which only had very few dungeons initially in early access. But I dare to say, this game is pretty amazing so far. I really, really like it. It kind of pretty much corrects all the things that I didn't like about Darkest Dungeons. That makes them more interesting to me personally. Like literally turning the entire thing on its head, where you are basically the bad guys, you don't have sanity. That is kind of one of the things that I didn't really like about Darkest Dungeons. Managing sanity. I get the idea and it as a concept, but it just made it too random to me. Plus, having to spend so much money and also turns to restore sanity in town was... well, it's a lot of effort. And for me it always in Darkest Dungeons felt like busy work, and this is completely eliminated here and instead added as a strategy on the opposite side. Further, this concept of catching up characters, being able to just insert level brains in order to make a high level thing of a new unit that you just unlocked is really, really awesome in my opinion. And yeah. This seems like a nice homage to Darkest Dungeon, but not much more than that. For me personally, I like this better than Darkest Dungeon. So there's that. The pyromancer has fallen. Another annoying light snuffed in your wake. Now the path to surface is open, and ultimate victory is almost within your grasp. Your strategy and tactics have overcome the odds, letting you reach the current end of the game. Oh, that explains it. We hope you enjoyed this experience, and will join us for the full release coming later this year. Team Unfrozen. So yeah. That's that. Let's see, if I click this again... oh! My save file is just straight up gone. This is the test thing I had earlier. But now we can go here. So we can now go here in more pain, stronger enemies, more elite enemies, average starting resources, fewer victory rewards, 2 starting artifacts, average vigor recovery for minions out of battle. For this one here would be overpowered enemies, constant elite enemies, increased starting resources, increased vigor rewards, 3 starting artifacts, very minor vigor recovery for minions out of battle. So that's that. I love watching people play Darkest Dungeon actually. Like, I just really don't enjoy playing it myself, but watching people play it is kind of like a lot more intriguing and interesting to me. This game here is the type of game that I just really want to play. Am I gonna do more difficult things? Probably, but probably not today. I've been streaming for 10 hours now, and some change. Let's see. I do believe some things carry over, but obviously not everything. Let's see. We do carry over the minions that we can get, so I can actually try different strategies. Also, unlocking the ghoul, 5000 damage to my own army. I might just do this on Cakewalk to create a few liches, kill my own army, and then just go again. I don't even know what happens when you die. Talents we also need to re-unlock, so this is also a thing where the more I play with it, the more I will realize which ones I really want and which ones are useful. I will likely go for early just resource gains, etc. The graveyard, we cannot do a whole lot with it yet. We can put minions inside there, but we also need to create more minions in order to be able to do things. So you start with 3 of each of the resources, and apparently you start with 2 artifacts. Enemies can't become inspired. Well, my strategy was pretty reliant on that. And grappling hook, minions gain 4 luck, 4 accuracy, and 4 evasion. That's kinda straightforward. I didn't use you. Yeah, sorry, Vylokar. I didn't plan on using a lich. I did not know how to use a lich properly with my composition, so I just didn't. But I think it's gonna be really interesting to try and come up with a concept on how to properly use a lich. Because I really like this unit. I really like this unit. Like, you can just go for damage. It's random, but you can do damage. Or you can go for Rain of Fire. Like, we could just go ahead and go Lich, Rain of Fire, and, well, demolish a bunch of enemies along the way. More or less. It costs 45. Wait. This costs Wrath? That's interesting. Pretty much every other minion, the ability, only the final ultimate ability costs Wrath, but for the Lich, the Rain of Fire costs Wrath by itself. You unlock for them for every playthrough? You do, yes. Otherwise this would be kind of unrealistic to be able to unlock stuff like, the Ghoul, for example. Bone Golem, eventually we'll get it. Dampire. I guess, actually I got all the Dampires that I could. Yes, Toxic Cloud is really powerful, I think. So, next time I start this, we're gonna try to integrate the strategy that I tried to come up with beforehand, rather than just randomly doing things. I like the shades, actually, a lot. I really want to integrate shades into the strategy. However that works. I like the concepts of shades a lot. Oh, that's a new mouth. Alrighty, however, I think this is it from me for today. Everybody, thank you so much for watching, for listening, and for lurking. This was a quick look, in 10 hours I guess, at Iratus. I wanted to say Iratus for some reason. Iratus, Lord of the Undead or something. I actually forgot the entire name of the game. Good job, brain. Let's see. There it is. Lord of the Dead. This game is pretty much what I really enjoy. It's probably not as... well, I say probably. I don't actually know that. I haven't played the higher difficulties. I feel like it's not as difficult as Darkest Dungeon, or at least not as... what's the correct word when you're intimidated by something? I guess intimidating is one word, but... there's a different word that I was looking for. Either way, everybody. Yes, that's exactly the one, Lachlan. I'm not as apprehensive about it. You could say that. I don't think that's the word I was looking for. It's more of the concept of... it's not as daunting to play. I think that's what I was looking for, as it is to play Darkest Dungeons. Darkest Dungeons is just brutal. To be fair, I actually have no idea what happens when you lose a game. Like, I don't know. Overwhelming, sure. Overall, I just like this game a lot more. But that's me. That's me. The one thing I definitely like in Darkest Dungeons better is the art style. This one here is by no means bad. In fact, it's actually really good. But Darkest Dungeons just has that extra style to it that I really enjoy. Okay, that's it from me. Everybody, once again, thank you so much for watching, for listening and for lurking. And well, I hope to see you next time again. Take care everybody and thank you very much.